Hi, everyone. I'm Charlene Reinhardt, and I'm absolutely thrilled to be here today because I am celebrating a significant milestone, my 1 month anniversary of consistency here on YouTube. Yes, that is a big deal because many of us don't even get started because there are so many fears that are taking us away from the purpose that we have. It's time to get over your fears and get ready for the best years of your life. First and foremost, I want to express my sincere gratitude to each and every person that has subscribed, liked, commented, shared, and been a part of this community. Your support means the world to me. And I want to thank you. So if you have subscribed to my YouTube channel, type subscribed in the comments so that I can thank you personally because I don't take any subscription, any like, or comment for granted. On any journey you're on, especially your YouTube journey, if you have 10 views, be grateful. 5 views, be grateful. 2 subscribers, be grateful because it's all data. Data is providing you with feedback so that you can adjust accordingly. It's telling you what people like, what people don't like, and how you can adjust your game plan to get better results in the future. It has been a great learning experience so far, and I can't wait to dive in and let you know about my mental health after 4 weeks on YouTube, how it all started, and some of my stats here. We have 114 subscribers. We started with only 69, but got 114. So I want to let you in on what I did these first 4 weeks to start building my Wealthy Women Daily YouTube channel. All right. So, ta-da! Here is my Wealthy Women Daily YouTube channel. We have 114 subscribers, 14 videos in total. So I started my YouTube channel a few years back, but I was just putting up videos here and there, didn't have a plan, no consistency, nada. And so this time I was inspired by some of my colleagues to start my YouTube channel, share some insights, and be consistent every week. So I want to give a shout out to Timlin Bowens for being my first interview on Friday, November 3rd. Here it is right here. If you have not seen the video with Timlin, it's called Master Your Taxes, Avoid Tax Debt with America's Favorite EA, which stands for Enrolled Agent. So here's my first appearance back on YouTube. My background was a blur. I almost did not do this video. I was so tempted to reschedule with Timlin, but you know what? We moved forward because it was the first. It can always get better, but it wasn't that bad. Somebody is listening and they want to take those steps to become an EA. Where do they start?
Certification. So if somebody else
Timlin
is
was a great
interested,
person to interview. So it worked
now
out.
the IRS.
Don't give up. Keep going. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to take a look at the stats for that video by going to YouTube Studio. So let's take a look at the content. Here's the first video, Master Your Taxes, Avoid Tax Debt with America's Favorite Enrolled Agent. It was published on Friday, November 3rd, 2023. And then my second video was 2024 Roth IRA contribution limits are better than ever. So the IRS typically releases the inflation adjusted contribution limits for the following year around October or November. And so I did a video for all of you Roth IRA lovers who are trying to figure out how you can get more tax-free income into your portfolio. This is a great video to look at. And then November 12th, we premiered our first Wealth, Health, and Self-Care Summit. I want to give a shout out to Dr. Shaniqua Johnson. She helped me get this summit out there in less than 6 weeks. I had been saying that I was going to do a summit for years. Well, I met Dr. Shaniqua Johnson at the White Dress Project Empowerment Experience in July in Washington, D.C. And I was on her YouTube channel. I did an interview about dividends and finances on her channel. And then we had a 30-minute conversation afterwards that led to this first Wealth, Health, and Self-Care Summit. So check it out. There's part 1 and part 2, 4 hours of great content. So let's look at the stats for the Wealth, Health, and Self-Care Summit. Part 1, 185 views and 38 comments. Wow. that really helped my channel. And then you have part 2 of the summit that took place the same day, 96 views and 6 comments. I really appreciate all the speakers and all the participants who made this summit a success. More to come. Make sure you subscribe to Wealthy Women Daily on YouTube so that you can get notified when the next Wealth, Health, and Self-Care Summit will take place, because we want to be bigger and better in the next year. And so in order to do that, we want to make sure that we have our game plan, that we are crossing all our T's, dotting our I's, identifying our gaps and blind spots so that we can grow intentionally in the next year. So after the Wealth, Health, and Self-Care Summit, I published Watch Before 50, Can You Retire, on November 24th, because I had been hearing about so many retirement concerns. Many people were not sure if they are on track to retire in the next 5 years. So I put this video together, and it's more of a reaction video looking at a CNBC retirement video and giving people in their 30s, 40s, and 50s a heads up to what we can do now so that we won't be dealing with a retirement crisis, because it's serious and we have to fund more of our retirement. Then on December 1st, I published Flexible Spending Account, 5 surprising things you can buy with your tax-free dollars, and sunscreen and lip balm are on the list. So make sure you watch that video so that you can make the most of your FSA dollars. So let's go to the dashboard right now. I received an additional 40 subscribers in the last 28 days. Current subscribers 114. And I would have to say the Wealth, Health, and Self-Care Summit played a large role in that. I currently have 466 views and 80.4 watch time hours. Let's talk about mental health. One of the reasons I stayed away from YouTube is because I did not want it to impact my mental health and take over my life. I still want to be able to live a fulfilled and purpose-driven life. And I don't want to be thinking about videos all the time. I want to be present in the moment. So there has to be some type of balance. And looking at my last 4 weeks, I've noted down some things I don't want to do. For example, I don't want to create videos from scratch every single week. I want to have a plan. I want to have a content day where I create multiple videos in one sitting. So the ideal situation would be to create content for maybe 3 to 5 hours one day of the month, and then have someone edit those videos that go out every week. And what I may continue doing more of is the summits. I love the Wealth, Health, and Self-Care Summit because it allowed me to connect with different women. So you may see another Wealth, Health, and Self-Care Summit soon. Mental health. Okay, drinking my water, making sure I have my snacks by my side, taking breaks, right? Yoga breaks, prayer breaks, breathing breaks. It's all needed. I try to be very intentional about how I spend my time every day and who I spend my time with. It's important to me that I spend time with my grandmother, who just turned 80 years old. You can see some of the highlights from her 80th birthday surprise celebration. I love you, Grandma. If you're watching this, thank you so much for everything. And my grand aunt, who is in her 80s. I love all my family members. There is something powerful that happens when you track your progress. So that's why on my YouTube journey, I am going to take you behind the scenes and show you my numbers, how many videos I was able to publish in a given month or quarter, what were the results of those videos, and how did I plan my content in order to avoid doing twice as much work. But I want to thank you again for joining me on this journey. Make sure you subscribe to Wealthy Women Daily on YouTube. Also subscribe to Charlene Reinhardt YouTube channel right here below. Until next time, have a great month.